This boy was radioactive discharge, blinded when he woke up. In the hospital, the boy didn't see anything, but according to the solution in the transfer tube drips down. An invisible movement suddenly moving back and forth in the hospital room. Sound when hitting every, which will respond. Make the boy see everything around. At this time, all kinds of river sounds entered his head. He could even see. The taxi is dumping outside. It turns out that radioactive waste has deformation of the eyebrows. Make him get a sense? Superman's quickness. His closed God, a door but opened a door for him again. Other thanks to dedicated training. There have been get super fast reaction speed. Hearing is as fast as skin. So that he can do it. All kinds of movements. Everything becomes more and more. Getting better and better. Those little ones are still bullying their eyes all the time. Today was beaten by Matt, feeding onions in their mouths. But soon after, he immediately discovered. It seems that God has collected. Restore all fathers. Of Matt is a boxer. The boss of the Extreme Fish wants to fight. Today's match must be lost. But Matt's father is stubborn. Have been on the ring and can't stop. Moreover, because of his son's encouragement, he won the match that night. As a result, he was immediately beaten by a thug, assassinated and killed in the middle of the road. Before leaving, hell. The perpetrator also threw a rose at him, sat next to his father's body. Matt pretended to fight for it back. Justice for the victims. 10 years later, he became a blind master. Every day, he sleeps in a soundproof coffin. Matt specializes in helping disadvantaged groups in litigation because he can hear clearly the sound of the enemy's heart beating. So, all lies. He easily exposed his face, but there are still countless people whose dharma, the law cannot be handled. They rely on the filth of living outside the circle. The law is, when night falls, the guiding stick. Matt's will turn into a powerful weapon to beat criminals according to the law of stopping. Matt runs through the buildings, just like Spider-Man finds, to the criminals who are raging out there when they think they have. Avoid the sanctions of the law. The blind Superman immediately appeared. He easily avoided the session. Enemy bullets fired. Relying on super strong physical strength and his relatives, Matt storms in the middle of the line. Crime ends soon. Criminals who are often sucking. Sam is a 200-year-old woman, subjected to a favorable verdict, worth of the blind Superman. But even if hearing is sensitive to, Matt is just the person who blanched his eyes after the battles. Fierce battle through the night, to bring down the most deserving of death. The consequences left behind are scars. All over his body, there are more broken teeth. Accumulated pain more and more. Many are also impossible, covering up the pain of the lost father. Matt took a few painkillers, then lying in a soundproof iron coffin. Completely British to the outside world. Matt's life goes by. The two dark sides are so bright. That day, while eating with the happy uncle of Spider-Man, he noticed a girl next to her named Kato. P didn't see what she looked like, but only hearing the sound of the heart beating his eyes is known. She has two very beautiful soul fruits. Matt immediately got acquainted. But Kat wouldn't let me get used to it. So Matt followed. Please name and address. I didn't expect that Kat would come back. Is such a good martial artist. Can even knock out the eyes. Moreover, her status is not trivial. Kat's father on the outside he is Greek ambassador, but in essence, is a key figure in the team. Kingpin's gangsters. Mr. Din used all his assets in exchange for the opportunity to wash the hands of the sword. But the same name Kingpin is not only agree to Mr. Zoot, but also called a kill worthy of killing. How terrifying the assassin was sent. The killing she radiated to the hounds. I also have to bow my head when I see it. His nickname was Matt Bow. Knack for using everything hand to hand with wit, to be used as a weapon of murder. In a dart contest he won $20 against Uncle Fat. But Uncle Fat seems not very submissive. Matt Cow took off his hat. A perverted laugh. He took it from his pocket, out a paperclip, then gently pull it straight out. The uncle scorned his face. But Matt, the cow launched the paper pin with his forehand. In a flash, Matt Lau Fat came back to serve his grandparents. Matt Cow to Standard Airport was flown in search of Kingpin. I knew I'd found it, but the old lady sat in the chair next to her. Thao Thao is relentless without taking a break. Matt Cow finally couldn't hold back anymore. He peeled off a package of naked camellias. Opportunity to shoot towards the table. Peanuts flew into Lao Lao's throat. She only gasped for a few seconds, and then turned off. Continue to breathe, and ask if there is anything you need help with. Please, give me a little more pleasure. Matt wasn't even conscious at this time, are in danger of being clamped. His relationship, in the end, even more tightly snorted. Borrowing the sound of rain on a date night, the raindrops hitting the junction make a sound. Matt finally saw clearly the face of the end, but when the two were still kissing, Matt heard someone calling for help again. Immediately he went again, and had to go to save people. But the bad guy was knocked down by him. Our Kingpin's people. The next day, Matt attended a meal, the social banquet of the oil world. He looks for opportunities to approach. Kingpin is also here. But as soon as he entered the hall, he traced the scent to find. To marry people? Sense? Matt feels the joy. Unprecedented, but the ending doesn't look a little sad because of the fee. Nice rarely happens to her when a Chimeo appear to end up feeling afraid. Nothing bad will happen. He made sure the words came out of his mouth. An unlucky person fulfills. Sure enough, Matt had just finished speaking. Ket's father was kingpinned, threatening to lose their souls. He gave a meaningful rose. Tonight, he must die his father. Of Ket hurriedly with the guard. Officers got into the escort car. On the way home, Matt Cow suddenly drives, appear in the middle of the main road, just casually waving a few darts, killed the driver. The car immediately lost its head, causing accidents. Just when Matt Cow was about to close, Matt chased after him. Matt Cow threw out a bunch of darts, but was gently avoided by Matt. This is the first time Matt Cow has thrown something that doesn't kill anyone. He roared angrily and rushed straight over. The result was a kick by Matt. The fall fell on his face. Have I lost something? Matt unleashed his wand. Matt turned to Ket's father. Matt tries to grab the sticks in the air, but the shock of the explosion make Matt's exit lie. Serious disorder, so does the end of ya. Until Matt witnessed his father die. Walk right in front of me. She pulled out the guide stick on the back of the father, made her mistakenly believe that her father was the killer. I'm a blind Superman. Matt can only while she, shooting and fleeing, retreating, did not have time to explain a word, with the Kingpin ending coming home. Saw his bodyguard lying on the floor. End of turn with a pencil in the neck. Indeed, good assassins always want to appear. In a special way Kingpin commands. Kill Matt because after all, it's only life. Matt was his opponent. The next day, Ket held a funeral for his father. Matt was going to eat her, but under reflected rainwater, Matt realizes that Bond has a cold expression. Love for her at this time is a luxury. In the days to come, Matt went to find his whereabouts of crawling eyes everywhere. Just when he was about to find the bull's eye, the end suddenly appeared to stop him. She didn't listen to his explanation, but just like that, every afternoon he spends his life. She didn't know Superman. The blind is Matt. Matt, because of his affection for, she didn't resist anymore, was finally stabbed by Ket, piercing through the shoulders. When she peels off Matt's mask to reveal the mold, the real face of Ket was willing to listen to his explanation, but it was too late at this time. The eyes of the fishermen stand, looking at the two of them just now. Matt was no longer able to resist. Now, Ket can only attach the river to the river. The martial arts are quite top-notch, but compared to the bull's eye murder, is still incomparable. He used the card to slit her neck. Then love ends his life. Of the knot in front of the nose, Matt looked at the rose with his eyes, crawled to the ground. Matt finally knows who the perpetrator is. Murdered my father. The police at this time also surrounded him. Matt chases all the way to the synagogue, block in front of the bull's eye. Today's enemy of new hatred will be included in the calculation. The two of them immediately wiped in ill, fighting dust bags. But the sound of falling and flapping its wings constantly adds up add the sounds of the piano pipes, made Matt react a little hard. Bullseye knows that. He deliberately rang the bell to make a disturbance, thereby holding a stick to hit. Matt lay on the ground. Matt Cows take that opportunity out of a deadly trick. At the right time of danger, a sniper police officer shoots at. We crawled Matt's hands. Matt Cow couldn't use martial arts anymore. Was immediately thrown out the window by Matt, falling into a lying car. Laundry for the police, arrested after solving the two effective market. Who Matt has to face is the end of Kingpin. Though he's only a flesh and blood person, but his huge body didn't. There's a little bit of excess fat. It's all muscles. Training to the limit. Matt hit him like every stainless steel burner. Matt didn't engrave one at this time. The spring is stretched. Completely incapable. Protest again. Kingpin. Start holding a standard rose. Was finished off. Matt died. It was at this moment. Matt suddenly noticed the road, the pipe of fire in the wall. He thought of that rainy day. Thanks to the sound of the rain, he could see clearly. Get the face of the ending. Matt immediately broke the line. Fire hose for hot water. Then stood up and continued to fight. Thanks to the water drop, he can clearly see Kingpin's body. Very quickly turned the tables. Matt kicked a broken leg of him, using the same stick that he, or used to kill, slammed down. But you didn't kill him. Matt wasn't blinded by hatred. Kingpin was eventually thrown into prison. And Matt Cow is also close, like General Polio. A squirrel flew up and bullied him. He only had 2 fingers left at this time. The hand can move. Me. Smashed a squirrel that had been pinned to the wall. He vows to return to the episode, next to destroy Matt. If you find it good, I will continue to review part 2. Bye-bye. Please subscribe to the Lala School channel.
If you love movies as much as we do, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, share it with fellow film fans, and drop your hot takes in the comments.